Don't worry, Tech. They're on the bed. They're still alive. People have survived this before. 99% still isn't. 100%. You can do this. Sierta, activate medical bay bed 2 restraints. Run oxygen security system in the medical bay at maximum efficiency. Curate and activate our surgical equipment meant for species number 41. Prepare a surgical map and blood bag for the head of ID code 182307 SN41. That's going to take a few minutes. Good, I need to prepare myself. Oh, focus tech, you can do this. You have to if you want to save the. Oh, Christ wings, you scared me. Please, just get back to sleep and save your energy. You'll need every bit of it. There's no time to explain, just do it. Fine then. I'm sorry for this. It's for your own benefit. Sierta, seal medical bay bed to and activate sedate. I'm saving your life. That's what I'm doing. What are you. From what? Is the translator broken? Don't tell me you can't feel it. Oh no, that's bad. That's really bad. Your mind must have already lost its pain receptors. We only have a few hours. If you must know, fine. If it will get you to cease your complaints and let me stop you from dying. I felt your forehead earlier while you were sleeping. Its heat scared me. I grabbed the unit temperature device. 55 calcium etron worm. Do you know how deadly that is? Huh? Convert it? I I suppose that would be useful. Siirtää print the uni knowledge tablet to my position. Calcium etron to electric Celsius. 38.1. Surely you understand what that means. You don't look afraid. Fine, I'll show you exactly what you have. Earthling forehead temperature 38. There, found it. According to the database, you have a deadly mild fever? Wait, this isn't a disease. It's a symptom. But that doesn't make sense. Your head is so hot. That has to mean that. Oh, I'm stupid. Sieltä cancel all surgical protocol except for vitals and nutrient dispenser, and please unbind them. You're not a calcium, you're an earthling. Of course, it's something mild. What in exact treatments was I thinking? Did we cross a mind altering nebula that turns people into complete fools? Or was I always like this? I was rubbing red teeth from the village moonchild. Uh, um, that saying makes more sense in my culture. Well, I was concerned about your head. The average calcium forehead temperature is 23 etros. But due to how our bodies work, this number can shift wildly, 12 at the lowest, 51 at the highest. I believe that's actually around the average Earthling body temperature, but the conversion between units can get very loosey. What I'm trying to say is anything above 53 etros is concerning, but 55? That's beginning of a death sentence. Seeing a temperature like that is like seeing someone cough blood. We have a condition on my planet, awkwardness disease, after the scientist that discovered it. It's when our own mental protection turns on us. Imagine if your immune system decided to set your brain on fire. It has a 99.993% death rate. Anyone who's ever survived this through intense treatment is in record books. It's like climbing up Mount Aurelian naked. For a clarification, that's the tallest Oh, you remembered. I thought you would have just phased out my talks about mountains like everyone else. Sorry for calling Mount Everest small, by the way. Class 3 is still impressive mountain size. It has nothing to do with the disease. I'd rather talk about mountains or anything other than the illness. I've lost people to it. Family, classmates. And when I saw that temperature, I I just snapped and acted on instinct instead of reason. I should have known better. I'm sorry. I'm glad you forgive me, but it doesn't feel like just some stupid mistake. I almost sedated you and did a surgery. Hmm, never saw it that way. But it's nice to know that you're just as paranoid if you saw me break an arm, or even if it takes a day for calciums to heal them. Wait a moment. Just because you don't have the illness doesn't mean you're healthy. What is causing that fever of yours? Is it fatal? Okay, that's good. But we'll still need a solid answer and some treatment. I should get Dr. Andreas. He knows more about Earthlings biology than me. Before I go, do you need anything? I'll see to both. Sierta, prepare a glass of ice water and have it gently delivered to this medical center. While it's doing that, I'll get you that ice pack you need. Does that feel correct? Excellent. I know I shouldn't be glad that you're sick, but you can imagine how relieved I am. Death in the vacuum of space are always tragic. You're not only away from the soil you were born on, but every piece of soil in the universe. Not surrounded by family, but surrounded by coworkers. You really think us as friends? That's that's good to know. There's a stereotype that valuing calcium get attached to things easily. I thought of us as friends since the third mission. I was afraid I was just being too Balian, for the lack of a better term. You're obviously not going to participate in the next mission, but if you recover afterwards, the captain wants to go to the station in Sikhalar for 83 hours unit time. Just some ship examination to make sure everything is how it should be. There's a place nearby there. It translates to Screaming of the Soul. I know that sounds scary, but the name is referring to the fun kind of screaming. It's an amusement park, one of the biggest in the galaxy, that allows alien entry. Maybe we could go there, have some fun to get our minds off all this work. Wonderful. Just more motivation to beat whatever has you sick. Ah, here it is. Enjoy. Is it to your liking? I know everything tastes worse in space, but is it at least tolerable? Perfect. Oh, speaking of the captain, she's probably going to get disappointed in you when she finds out you let yourself get sick. She looks for explanation above all else, so try to think back on what could have caused it. I wish I could, but it seems our biological differ heavily when it comes to illnesses. Though, I suppose finding out before she did means I bought you time to explain yourself. Funny how little misunderstandings and mistakes can lead to better results. Hmm? What was that? You're getting a little quieter. Are you trying to ask me why I was feeling your forehead in the first place? Uh, well, I was just I was Niksevit karta ruen liifot def navi. Oh, the translator's broken. Oops. Better get that checked out while I get doctor entries. Recover soon. Bye. Can't believe I said that. Can't believe I said that. What if they actually beat up on it?